My name is Amirul, and in this topic, I would like to present to you why shouldn't you believe all that you hear from Infomercial. Before we further discuss, let's dive in and understand more details about what is Infomercial. Infomercial is a longer form of video or television advertisements that act as a standalone program to pitch a goods or services. Infomercials typically includes a lengthy attempt to sell a product or services by appealing to the viewpoints or interests of the viewer. It is usually shown a toll-free number and implore the viewer to call. There will be an operator standby to assist on the purchase, and most of the time it was described as a limited time offer. The bottom line is infomercial are a form of advertising. One of the famous infomercial in Malaysia is Go Shop, and you can see a group of people are trying to promote their product, and the objective is actually to sell. Infomercials have been characterized as sensational regards to a certain product with skepticism, as they can fail to live up to the exaggerated claims. By understanding this, we can conclude that infomercial act as an advertisement, hence the seller will do whatever it takes to sell their products. According to Stephen Butler Leacock, who is a Canadian teacher, a political scientist, a writer, and also a well-known the 19th century humorist, the advertising is a sign of arresting of human intelligence that long enough to get money from it. In our society, advertising is full of lies, and basically it is a common thing in the advertisement. It is a shame and disappointing that people are still too impervious to the deceptions that they face every single day, either in the print or digital advertising, such as billboards, and also not to forget the infomercials. The infomercial's main objective is to sell the product. The advertising films bearing lies after lies to promote their product. A consumer in this case should be smart and not believe every single word that's being told in the infomercial, because it is not 100% genuine and most of the time it's exaggerating. Consumers should always be skeptical of what an infomercial tells them, as advertisements generally lie or at least embellish, which exploit the emotions of the viewer and the potential buyers. They will think that the product that being promoted is the best thing ever. The product will appear that it will make people's lives better or even solve all of their problems. Some may actually really help, but most of them will tell lies. Nonetheless, advertisements generally always embellish in some way or another, so people should be smart enough and never trust the infomercial entirely. Besides that, in infomercial, we are unable to know the truth, regardless of how wonderful, how great, or even how perfect the product may reflect in the infomercials, but most of the time, we cannot test the product before we purchase it. On top of that, the infomercial generally will force people to purchase their product via phone call to enjoy a certain offer or discount from the original price. Limited time offer will result people eagerly to buy without even thinking the consequences and the real effectiveness of the products. Consumer impulsively purchase the item before even considering its value and its credibility. Besides, the buyer has no way of knowing the truth from the information itself. For instance, people could be thinking they are buying a pair of sunglasses that protect them from ultraviolet sun ray and cannot break or scratch, but they don't even know the truth until they purchase them. The informations will make tons of promises and validating what they are saying, but the consumer could never know for sure. The consumer have no way to verify on what they are being told about the product. They just have to fully rely on what the seasoned and greedy businessman told them, which is never be a smart way in making decisions to purchase a product. There are no proven testimony. A person at home also should never trust everything that infomercial tells them. If the product is really good as claimed, the potential buyer will most likely have already heard about it from another people or throughout word of mouth marketing. Perhaps it is the oldest form of advertising in the world. If something works and people like it, regardless any product, they will share and tell other people about it. Nevertheless, the current technology, the news will spread very fast, especially on social media. If the product is really good, people will start to review the product and for sure it will be viral. Not only that, the other people also will start to purchase the good product too. In general, most people believe their friends, family members, or whoever is closer to them, but people will never trust the salesman. Unfortunately, infomercials cater mostly to gullible elderly women who just sitting at home. Indirectly, they are literally will believe anything that salesman had told them without further thinking. You can see there are three main reasons why we shouldn't believe infomercial. The objective to sell, not knowing the truth, and no proven testimony. In conclusion, infomercials shouldn't be trusted entirely. We should never believe all in the video advertisement because they are not objective and they can easily lie about the product's value and workability. Infomercials claim with no proven testimonial and only look at with utter skepticism. Even though not all advertisements are lies, but many do embellish a product's usefulness in order to convince people to purchase the product. Once again, I would like to highlight here, Stephen Lecoq knew exactly what he's talking about when he postulated that advertising is nothing more than tricking people into taking people money. I really hope this discussion able to share some of the insights about infomercial and help us to be smart in decision making.